YouTube, what is up? Welcome to the video. It's a great day to have a great day. We got a couple things on tap today. First things first, we gotta lift some heavy weights. We got a chest and back workout today. Should be a fun one. Later in the day, we got some running intervals, get the heart rate up. And in between, we got some good food to eat, some steps to get in, some work to be done. We get to do this. Let's get after it. Meal number one, breakfast time. Best time of the day. Got the usual right here. 5 scrambled eggs, 4 ounces of turkey, a little bit of spinach, green pepper, onion, and then 2 pieces of sourdough with a little bit of butter. I've said it once, I'll say it before. I love breakfast. Breakfast is awesome. This is a goat meal. Fills me up, gets me ready to roll. Super stoked to eat this. But yeah, we'll get into the video from here. Be a fun one today. Do some chest and back lift today, and then I'll do some running intervals later today. Eat some good food along the way, do a little bit of work, and yeah, let's hop into it. Starting off a little boring, just woke up, so a little tired, but the energy will come. But anyways, we'll get into this meal, eat this up, and let's get into it. Got meal number 2. It's about 10 o'clock, sitting outside the gym, pre-workout, about to annihilate some chest and back. But meal number 2, kind of what I always roll with, some sort of fruit. So I got 2 apples. It's either blueberries or apples. I was on a big blueberry spree for a long time, but now they're all mushy and stuff. So Honey Crisp apples, can't go wrong with that. 2 apples, it's like 200 calories right there. And then some sort of protein source. So I got 2 protein bars. I got the Quest bars. I like these a lot because they take a while to chew. So they're very satiating. So you get a lot of bang for your buck. It's a workout for your jaw, but they are good. They got 20 grams of protein, 200 calories, or 190 calories per. So it's about like 600 calories, but a good amount of carbs. So it's almost 100 carbs and like 45 grams of protein. So a little good ratio pre-workout. Kind of with the meals, like I'll eat 4 meals a day, 3 like regular, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So with my meal is always like a main protein source. So breakfast, always eggs, lunch and dinner, some sort of meat, whether that's salmon, chicken, ground beef, and then always a carb source. So like sourdough bread for breakfast, and then lunch or dinner could be usually rice or tortillas, and then a lot of vegetables to kind of fill up space. So this is when I eat my fruit for these meals right here, and then I try to get some extra protein. So been on a protein bar spree recently, but it's either Greek yogurt, the Waco's Pro Greek yogurt, delicious, or like a protein shake, Transparent Labs, or a protein powder in the Greek yogurt. I was doing that for a while, but you know, you go through phases. But I try to keep it the same, around the same amount of calories, 500 to 600 calories, and get my fruits in, and then get some protein in. So this will be meal number 2. Kind of chill in the car for a little bit, and then we'll get lifting. All right, first things first, I got a mic now, so the audio should be a lot better. Embarrassingly how long it took me to set it up. I had the transmitter and the mic in the wrong spot, and I was like, why is this not working? They even got pictures on there, so maybe working out a little too much. Maybe we should spend a little more time in the library. That's on me, but we got set up. We're ready to go. We're here at the gym, chest and back workout. Starting off with bench press today. So kind of what I did yesterday for squat, and I really liked it. Built up to a heavy single. So not a 1 rep max, but like a heavy single for the day, and then did back offs off that. So then 2 sets of 3, like 5% less, and then 2 sets of 5. Felt really good. It's kind of like I've always traditionally done kind of throughout. My last set would be my heaviest set, but trying to do this where I build up and do my first set as my heaviest set and then go down from there. Because I really need to get used to like those heavier singles at 90+%. So start with bench press, and then we'll get into the main back movement, which will be a barbell row. Barbell row, probably do like 5 sets, 6 to 8 range, move some weight, main compound movement for the back, and then we'll get to our chest to back supersets. I'll go a dumbbell incline press and a chest supported dumbbell row. We'll go 4 sets, first 3 sets, like 6 to 8 range, a little heavier. Then we'll drop the weight for the last set, go in that 10 to 12 range, and then smoke, get a nice pump, full range of motion at the end with some cable flies, that high to low, and then some lat pull downs, probably in that 10 to 12 range as well, 3 sets, and then probably finish with some sort of trap or upper back work, or Zercher carrier core work, like doing some finisher at the end. But should be a fun one. I like this method as far as the build up to a heavy single and then work down from there, something I'm gonna play around with. But yeah, let's get into it. Diving into the workout, starting with some movement prep here. So some dumbbell external rotations, send that elbow up on the knee, kind of warming up the rotator cuffs and the shoulders, 10 each side there. and then a prone W press, really squeezing those shoulder blades, and then just 20 pull aparts. Go through that 2 times, get me warm for the day, and then start it off with the bench press. So here, heavy single with 345, wanted to see how it moved. It felt pretty easy, so based off that, I was like, all right, let's go 360. Went 360 here, got it up, was super stoked with that. Wanted 365, but felt like 360 was a smarter move, as the last 2 weeks I've gotten folded on bench. Also, I got a spotter this time instead of laying there. So that was good. And then off that, so hit 360 and then took about 5% off and hit 335 for the 2 sets of 3 here. So a decent weight there, got some good volume there, and then finish off with 2 sets of 5, dropped it like another 5%, 5 to 7.5% to 315, and hit 2 sets of 5. So in total, 6 sets, 2 sets of 1, 2 sets of 3, 2 sets of 5. Again, I really enjoyed this method of hitting that top single and then building down from there. Especially with bench press, my chest will fill up so quickly. So if I do higher rep sets prior, I'll just be so pumped up that it's hard to get those heavy reps in. So I think a much better method for me, especially on bench, and something I'll play around with the next couple of weeks. So super stoked for that. Then went into some barbell rows. So here, 5 sets of 6, really thinking about pulling towards my hip and squeeze in there. The thing about barbell rows is like, you can use a little momentum. The big thing with the momentum, you don't want to do it where you're crashing your chest to the bar. You want to think about pulling up. As long as you're getting that full range of motion, little momentum's not going to kill you. You can move some weight. So 5 sets of 6 there, main back movement, and they got into this chest and back superset. So a dumbbell incline bench, about a 30-degree incline, superset with a chest-supported dumbbell row. So on these, the first 3 sets went a little heavier, that's 6 to 8 range. I actually ended up getting, I think, 8 every rep or every set, and then failing on the 9th rep each time. So presses are obviously very easy to fail on because either you can't press it up or you can. So you can reach true failure. Whereas with rows, it's a little harder for me because, rows, you can start using a lot more momentum. It's like, well, where does the momentum start and stop? What's considered failure? What's considered technical failure? So there's failure and there's technical failure. So a lot of times on presses, you go to true failure because, you simply just can't press it up. And then a lot of times maybe on like a row, it might be more technical failure where it's like, you reach failure with your certain parameters. With a chessboard row, it's a little easier because obviously you're taking away that momentum. So it's easier to reach failure, but those are kind of 2 ways to do it. Like you can't always reach failure. Sometimes, you're like, oh, where's the momentum start? Where does it stop? So it might be easier to just reach technical failure and safer as well. So finished with that, 4 sets there. Last set went a little lighter in that 10 to 12 range, and then got into these cable flies and lat pull downs. I freaking love cable flies. I've just started implementing them a couple months ago, and I feel like my chest got so much bigger, but also it's just like, it's such a smooth movement. So I'm really trying to over-exaggerate that range of motion, really reach back and squeeze. In my head the whole time, I'm thinking about reach and squeeze. That's all I think about there. Reach and squeeze, reach and squeeze. So I actually did a drop set here. This is the last set. So first 2 sets went till failure in that 10 to 12 range. And then the last set, I dropped it. So I was using 80 each side, so 160. Dropped it to 60s each side, so it was like a 25% drop. And then tried to bang out as many reps as possible. And I was pretty gassed. I thought I would bang out a ton of reps. I was like, oh, it's a lot lighter. I think I only ended up getting 3 to 4 there, but it was a great finisher for the chest. Drop sets, rest pause, any sort of taking a set beyond failure, especially maybe your last set of the day and something like this where you can go to true failure on like an isolation exercise can be super beneficial for you. So rest pause there, and then went into superset that with the lat pull down. So same thing on lat pull downs, first 2 sets went till failure, and then on the last set did that drop set there. So 10 to 12, I really like this mag grip where your thumbs aren't interlocked around at the neutral grip. You can really think about pulling, squeezing, and think about pulling your elbows down to your pockets, big squeeze at the bottom, big reach, trying to get a full range of motion. So here, kind of reached that failure around that 10 to 11 mark, got off, dropped the weight. I was using about 180, so dropped it to like 140. So a 25% drop, similar to what I did for the cable flies, and then banged it out there. So yeah, again, these extended set methods are great to really get some added intensity. I would save them for the last set of an exercise or even the last set of the workout, just because they're very fatiguing. Can't really do it for every set. You got to get the volume in, but definitely great to add in. One, they're fun as hell to do, but challenge yourself a little bit and get those reps beyond failure. And then just finish here. Been playing around with these Zercher shrugs. So I've been doing a lot of Zercher carries recently, and then I saw a video recently of Zercher shrugs. So I was like, got to do them. So 3 sets of 20. You get to sit here and watch my face. I make the worst faces in the world when I lift. I bite my tongue. I make those faces, but it's awesome to see. I have 185 here, really thinking about just shrugging up, squeezing at the top, and then really think about letting that weight pull you down and get a big stretch there. So 3 sets of 20 to finish off. Back from the gym. It's like 2 o'clock. Time to eat. Got some food cooking up. I'm making these chicken fajitas, which are delicious. One little small hack. You eat a lot of bell peppers and onions. I mean, look how much food is in that. That's 1 full green pepper, 1 full orange pepper, and half an onion. In total, that's like 80 to 100 calories. Like that volume of food right there. Now, I also don't put any oil on it. I just do the avocado spray on the bottom. So it takes a little getting used to. If you're used to oil, may ease off it. But right there, that amount of food, like especially if you're dieting or trying to find the most satiating stuff or most volume of food, I mean, that's 2 full bell peppers and half an onion, and that's 80 to 100 calories right there. Bang. And then all of like 8 to 10 ounces of chicken, and then 3 tortillas. I'll show you once I got it made, but just got this package from Transparent Labs. So they're launching the new protein bars, or bars they have. They sent me the 2 new flavors, which I'm stoked. The grass-fed protein bars. So look at these beautiful, which was this? We got dark chocolate almond. Ooh, and then we got a oatmeal chocolate chip, which I'm stoked to have this one because the oatmeal chocolate chip protein powder is like my favorite one. Tastes literally like their protein tastes exactly what if you want oatmeal chocolate chip cookie, it tastes like oatmeal chocolate chip cookie, which I know a lot of protein powders you get in there like that doesn't really taste like it. So that one's really good. Yeah, I'm stoked to try these out, open these up. But yeah, set the fuel bars. So as always, you can use code Dylan and save 10%. Transparent Labs, obviously, grass-fed protein bars. Look at these. Oh, these look good. 15 grams of protein. Obviously, for on the go. These ones look good. Excited to try these out. So 2 boxes there. Thank you, Transparent Labs. But again, yeah, use code Dylan. You know, obviously, supplement-wise, if you have the funds to. If you feel like you need a supplement, you know, I always recommend creatine, such a important supplement, especially for lifting or sport performance or anything along those lines. And then, you know, if you need whey protein or other stuff, obviously can really help your diet there. But I'll show you the meal once I get it knocked out, ready to roll. Meal 3 right here. And this one is gorgeous. So what I was talking about, the chicken. So it's like 9.81 ounces of chicken, 3 tortillas. You got 1 full green pepper, 1 full orange pepper, and half an onion. This in total, look at that volume of food. That is a good amount of food right there. And a little bit of guac on top, spicy guac. That is 834 calories, and I'll throw it up on the screen. 25 grams of fat, 94 carb, 53 grams protein. Pretty solid meal right there for that amount of food. Plus you're getting a ton of veggies, you know, a ton of micronutrients with that. So super filling meal and a delicious meal. The chicken I got, it's like polo asada. I get it like pre-made, got it from Whole Foods. Delicious. And then got some electrolytes right here. But eat this down, 3rd meal of the day, and then do a little bit of work, and then a couple hours, it's like 2:30, probably like 5:30. I'll go do some running intervals, so go back to the gym. Use the treadmill we got because it's freaking awesome. And get into that. We're back at the gym, session number 2, run-in time. We're on the Assault Fitness curved treadmill, a beauty to run on. Today, gonna do 200 meters, so 3 sets of 5, 200 meters, starting 1 rep every 80 seconds. So essentially it's like a 1-to-1 work to rest ratio, but the goal is to run them in under 40 seconds. So should we run them in like 36 to 38 seconds? That's what I did last time. Try to maintain that pace. So hopefully goal will be sub 38 each time. And then you have the remainder of the 80 seconds to rest. Go 5 reps, then a 2-minute rest, another 5 reps, 2-minute rest, and then the last 5. So 15 total reps. We'll start with like a 5-minute easy jog on here. Take about a minute, 2-minute rest, and then we'll get into it. Should be a fun one. Let's go. right, just finished that run. Some good stuff right there. Got all 15 reps. Did it last week, kind of hurt this week, but got it in. That's all that matters. So 15 200s. Looking at the whoop. Yeah, heart rate got up there. Max heart rate got up to 183. Yeah, I love doing intervals. Intervals are a great way to condition, especially if you don't like steady state, just sitting there running mileage. Former athlete, current athlete, intervals are obviously great. You can play around with them a lot, so there's essentially a 1-to-1 work-to-rest ratio. And I've been progressing in my training with that, bringing the rest periods down and try to maintain the same speeds that I was doing with longer rest periods. So, which I've been able to do, which is good, and just build up the volume there and playing around with that. You know, that's all the training is, playing around with stuff. I'm not training for anything in particular right now, so that's the fun part of it. Do hard stuff, get through it, but really just the importance of being consistent and doing the workouts that you promise. Like, there's some workouts you don't want to do. Conditioning sucks. Like, you're not going to love every part of your training, but just keeping those promises and doing the thing. I mean, that's what it is. That muscle you train of, that discipline, the hard work of doing the hard stuff that you don't want to do, and then you do it and you get that feeling after and you just keep doing it. That adds up. Not skipping those workouts, they add up. Like, countless examples. Like, yes, obviously I've missed workouts in my life, and I'm so obsessed with it. Like, at night I wouldn't be able to sleep. I would be so pissed off at myself or something. And, you know, there's countless times where I remember, like, 10 o'clock at night and it was raining. I would have to go run my sprints, and I would go drive my car to the field, or my mom's car, and shine the lights on and get my sprints in. Or it would be, you know, humid as heck in my garage, and I have to get my squats in and my lift in. Or when I was in college, I used to hop the fence to this baseball field so I could run sprints. And a couple times I would do that at night, and the cops would come with lights, and I would run and hide from them and do stuff like that. But all I'm saying is just find a way. All it is it's just the consistency and the determination. Like, you're never gonna be motivated to do it. Hell, I never have well, I mean, I occasionally have motivation, but very rarely. It's just the discipline and knowing how you feel and holding it true to yourself. You know, I think the biggest thing with it is, and one of the best quotes I heard recently is like, but all know. So, like, you'll know how hard you push. Like, you know, you could obviously go in and half-ass everything and call it a workout, and that's fine if you want half-ass results. But I mean, you have to work hard, and that's the beauty of it. Like, you have to work hard today, you gotta do it tomorrow, you gotta do it the next day. It's literally just adds up, and you just have to consistently do it. And that's something you have to train. Like, training hard is something that has to be learned, and it takes time, and it requires a whole lot of effort. And, you know, you gotta be truthful with yourself to actually know, did you push hard enough on stuff like that? And, you know, I think having that willpower to do that's super important. So, kind of just talking, going a spiel. When I get in my car, I get motivational. I like talking about stuff like that, but I think just, you know, as dumb as it is, as easy it is, and I know everyone says it, just be consistent. Like, hell, you could follow the worst program in the world, but if you believe in it, you work your butt off, and you do it, you're gonna have great results, as opposed to someone who's like, oh, has a perfectly written program, everything's perfect, but they put half-assed results in it. Like, that's the beauty of it. No one can do it for you but you. You have to do it. You have to eat healthy, you have to work out, you have to do it. So if I can provide any insight, it's just keep doing it, do it again, do it when you're tired, do it when it sucks, and just find a way. You know, find your way, whatever that is. Find your motivation. Maybe you need some days. Maybe some days you gotta sit in your car for 30 minutes to an hour and then motivate yourself to get fired up to go to the gym. Hell, I've done that a million times, procrastinate and just sit there. But I just put myself in those situations. So I think that's just the most important thing, is just being consistent, working hard, and keeping those promises to yourself. So leave that spiel there. Yeah, but got that run in. Probably go get groceries or get some food. It's about 6 o'clock now. So 2 workouts are done for the day. It's been a good day so far. It's raining out now, but yeah, catch up with you. From the gym, dinner, last meal of the day. Got meal number 4. Got about 9 ounces of that leftover chicken, the polo asada, 4 ounces some leftover ground beef, a little bit of rice, a little bit of honey citrus salad. It's about 900 calories, like 75 grams of protein. I'll throw it up on the screen, but I finished the day at about 3,200 calories, which is exactly what I want. 102 fat, 336 carb, 240 grams protein. So solid day. Been eating about 3,200 calories the last like 10 days, and my weight's been kind of fluctuating a little bit, but it's sitting at like 196. So this will be a good meal. Dive into it and catch up again soon. Wrapping the video up right here. Good day. Great day of eating. Great day of working out. I'll keep the videos rolling. Got this new camera, so super stoked, super excited. Make some more videos. Got a mic too, so maybe do more informative like workout videos, like really in depth, like cues and stuff. But yeah, excited for this journey. Excited to keep making these videos. If you made it to this part of the video, I appreciate it. Plug a couple things. One, all the clothes I was wearing throughout the whole time. GYMREAPERS, great clothes, super comfortable. And then obviously they're gym wear, so their belts, their straps, super high quality, super durable. If you need something in the gym for stability support, great company. And then Transparent Labs, use code Dylan, 10% off for any supplements there. And then, yeah, it's a good day. Keep making these videos and follow me on Instagram at Shannon Performance. If you're looking for coaching, everything will be in the description. Do one-on-one coaching. Also have 5 preset 8-week programs. You can just fill out that form, whether that's one-on-one coaching or the 8-week programs. And then also have the Powerjacked team. So kind of a lot of avenues. So excited to keep making these. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you.